Hello, welcome again to another episode of Gains with Gabe, where you gain knowledge with me, Gabe. So this video is a continuation of the panel videos. I showed you how to use the flat panel, showed you how to use a one-fold. Now I'm going to show you how to use a two-fold, two-fold vertical panel. This can usually happen when you have like a column cover that's a rectangle or square. So what you want to do first is create a wall. Put that wall in, whatever size it's supposed to be. Let's just go 5 feet. And go to my 3D view. This is my wall. And what I'm going to do is I need to load in that two-fold family. So again, you're going to go to my computer, ACAD, Revit, WW Standard Library, panels. It's going to be this panel two-fold. Open that up. Once it's loaded in, you can again put your joints, or you can just place one first, tab in, change it to panel two-fold, and it comes in. So again, like all the other families, it's painted already for you. You don't have to worry about that. And it has the two folds on here. So what you can do is if I tab in and select that panel, I now have, again, like the previous videos, joints, just those, material, and now I have a panel fold length left and a panel fold length right. So I can adjust these separately. So if one's longer than the other, you can change them independently. So for example, say this one was 2 feet, that side is going to be a little longer than this side. So looking at the plan view, you can see I can adjust it as needed. So it's like 3 feet, it's going to be longer than that one. So that's the idea. It's a two-fold vertical panel. But let's just say this is like a column cover. And let's just make it a 5 foot by 5 foot column cover. So let's just say my joint is going to be right in the middle. So 2'6" and 2'6". So that's where my column is going to be. Because I can't make two panels in one family, I'm just gonna have to rotate this. So what you can do is you can either copy it, rotate it, or if you know the center, you can either copy, rotate. Either way works. I can just hit the rotate, copy, pick the center of that rotation, and then just copy it like this. And I just need to make sure that this dimension is 5 feet. And that way it gives you my joints right in the middle. So basically to do that again, I select the wall, hit this rotate, hit this copy, place the center point somewhere. So I can place it somewhere near the center. And then I would just hit click once, rotate it 180, click again. Just make sure this is the same distance away that it needs to be 5 feet. That 2'6" joint is where the center line is going to be. So as you can see, now I have this rectangular column, the joint on the sides, and then if I need to add more joints horizontally, I can. Say it's like 10 foot. I just add them on both walls, and it would make that column cover. All right, so that's the two-fold. So one thing to note, whenever you create the wall, that front face is where the panel is going to be, and it just extends outward or into the building. All right. So this is where one wall, and this is where the other wall will be. Pretty nice. Again, it's all painted. If I go to WW Takeoff, go to the Takeoff browser, refresh. Now I get a panel type C. And again, to show you what those are, A is flat panel, B is one fold, and C is this twofold. And one thing I did mention in the previous videos that I didn't do is creating a new type. So I want to separate the, being able to select these differently. So this is currently a wall panel. I can hit edit type, duplicate, and call this column. Okay. And I can select that one, select this one, change it to column covered. And now these two elevations, I can, if I wanted to, I can do a right click, select all instances, the entire project, it'll select both. The reason I do that is just so if I ever wanted to, if I have a whole bunch of these panels, I can select all of them. And it's not selecting these because they're different types. The advantage of that is if you need to set the elevations for those, I can do select all panels, select entire project, and then I can right click, select panels on host, and I can change the parameters of just those specifically to what I want. Column cover, refresh that. Now my elevation is column cover. So it's ease of being able to select things on the fly. And again, those are the C shape. All right. And just to change some values in here, I'm going to change these panels to a different material. Let's just call them composite for whatever reason. I just want to make sure that I have the C1s in there and just hit OK. Now these are the composite. Refresh. Now the C1s change. Again, this is just for demonstration. You would change the material based on whatever your project specifies, but that's how you would change them. And you can see the data updates. All right, so that's your twofold panel.